Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna responds to Lee's retaliation for Poppy and Finn's challenge. According to the bold and the beautiful, Lee Finnegan seeks retribution on Poppy Nozawa, while Luna Nozawa will retaliate. There will be some significant events on the CBS soap opera since John Finn Finnegan will also be facing a battle. He will give Steffy Forrester a furious explanation at Bill Spencer's estate. Bill will make an effort to explain to Steffy why he had to free Luna from prison and place her in a more secure setting. Steffy will find it ridiculous that Bill is so worried about this crazy person's safety. She will undoubtedly be resentful of Luna's attempt to remove Steffy from the map and will call Deputy Chief Bradley Baker to return Luna to the slammer. Luna might decide to remain in place since Steffy doesn't appear to have any chance of challenging the house arrest ruling. Steffy will undoubtedly attack Luna once more later, but there is a limit to how much Luna can stand. It appears that Steffy will irritate Luna to the point where she will retaliate. Luna won't allow Steffy to get in the way of her newfound opportunity to connect with Finn, because she will be protective of it. Finn will have a difficult task ahead of him when he finally tells Lee a long-kept secret. Lee will be more upset than she has ever been with her sister once Finn tells her about losing his virginity to Poppy. Finn will also confess that he discovered Luna under house arrest at Bill's residence after discovering she was his daughter. By the end of it all, Lee will have enough clarity to realize that she wants to get even with Poppy. Before long, Lee will corner Poppy in privacy and give her her whole attention. Things will undoubtedly go out of control on B&B, because Lee will put her hands around Poppy's throat and squeeze. Sheila Sharp will continue to feel sorry for Poppy, leaving Deacon Sharp perplexed by her position. That attitude will undoubtedly change, though, when Sheila finds out that Poppy put Finn to bed when he was just 18. Hope Logan and Daphne Rose will receive a shock at Forrester Creations. Carter Walton's response to Daphne and Hope's argument will be unexpected, so we'll see if he becomes so upset that he leaves them. Naturally, it could also be stunning if Carter decided to change his mind and encourage Daphne to remain in Los Angeles. That can make Optimism feel deceived once more while giving Daphne optimism for her own future with Carter. In any case, Daphne feels Hope is only taking advantage of Carter and has fallen deeply in love with him. Daphne will therefore decide to put in more effort and persuade Carter to let go of Hope the manipulator. In response to Brooke Logan's inquiries over her failing relationship, Hope might make some unsettling forecasts about the future. Rich Forrester and Eric Forrester will finally give Carter an ultimatum. Are the Forresters and Carter on the verge of reaching an agreement that would give them back control of the business? Carter quickly brings Daphne home after realizing he wants her. The brave and the lovely according to spoilers, Carter Walton and Daphne Rose recently exchanged a kiss. When Hope Logan noticed this, he questioned Carter about it before hurriedly leaving. After that, Zen Forrester questioned Carter about Daphne's choice to leave town. Carter is accused by Zen of harboring romantic affections for Daphne. The kiss that he and Daphne exchanged comes back to Carter. Zen confronts him about his emotions. Carter, however, informs him that Daphne must return to Paris and that he and Hope are together. Even though Daphne started the kiss, Carter already feels guilty about it. There is nothing that Carter wants to do with her. To reassure Hope, Carter searches for her. Carter is put on the spot by Hope, who instructs him to tell Daphne to return to Paris. Because he doesn't want to endanger their relationship, Carter might agree with Hope right now. 3 men for Brooke. Does one of these romantic possibilities help Brooke move past Ridge? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, if Brooke Logan decides to move on from Rich Forrester, she may have 3 possibilities for males. Let's think about some additional romantic scenarios that could arise. Sheila Sharp and Deacon Sharp are currently married, but there are already some red flags that their marriage may be troubled. Sheila has been on a more positive route for some time, but she will most likely return to her cunning and possibly evil ways. Sheila will do everything in her can to establish a relationship with Luna Nozawa after she finds out that she is her granddaughter. There may be serious issues because Sheila will unavoidably get attached to the concept of starting a real family with Hayes Forrester Finnegan, John Finn Finnegan, and Luna. If Sheila begins plotting once more, Deacon and Sheila's marriage may fail, which would allow Brooke to get back together with her ex. We could see Brooke and Deacon reconciling since Brooke was usually the one who escaped for Deacon. Due in part to his hectic schedule of watching Luna while she is under house arrest, Bill Spencer has been unmarried for a long time. But Bill will eventually require a romantic partner. So is a Brooke reunion possible? It is established in the program that Brooke and Bill have a unique understanding of one another. Perhaps Brooke could finally reassure Bill, who will need someone to rely on after the criticism of Luna's home imprisonment. It's worthwhile to have Brooke and Bill in mind as an additional reunion option, because that could lead to them rekindling their former romance. According to our predictions, these two will always have a lingering spark. Of course, if they allow Brooke to fall for Jack Finnegan, it might open up a whole other love avenue. Seeing Brooke coupled with someone she has never been romantically involved with before would be entertaining. When Jack learns more about Luna's paternity, he will need someone to confide in. When Jack learns about Papi Nozawa's night with Finn all those years ago, he will have a lot to take in. Brooke might be a good fit, because Jack might find it simpler to connect with someone who isn't involved in the problem. Do you think Jack and Brooke would make a nice romantic couple in the future? Deputy Chief Baker is summoned by Steffi to return Luna to prison. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi Forrester will summon Deputy Chief Bradley Baker to return Luna Nozawa to prison. Let's discuss Steffi's strategy and all of the drama that will unfold on BNB. Steffi hurried over to Bill Spencer's estate and confronted Luna after John Finnegan told her that Luna was under house arrest there. Bill was terrified of this, and it's clear that Steffi wants Luna back in jail as soon as possible. When Luna brought up Finn's visit, Bill was already alarmed because he thought the doctor would spread the word and cause trouble. Bill became concerned that Luna would end up behind bars once more, even though it is the last thing she wants to happen. Bill did, however, pull a lot of strings to get this house arrest arrangement. By just complaining to Deputy Chief Baker, will Steffi be able to reverse the situation? Baker does not have the power to overrule the judge's decisions, even though he could concur with Steffi that Luna should receive a harsher punishment. Luna has never left the property, so it's not like she's broken the conditions of her house imprisonment. That will be demonstrated by Luna's ankle monitor. So how can Steffi possibly put her back in the slammer? In the end, Baker might acknowledge that he is powerless, which would make Steffi even angrier. Naturally, Steffi can try to convince the judge to overturn the home arrest ruling by threatening to cause a public uproar. Compared to simply phoning Baker and expecting him to pull Luna out in handcuffs, that kind of thing might require a little more time and work. Additionally, there is proof that Luna was attacked while incarcerated and singled out by other prisoners. Bill has argued rather persuasively that this is the safest setting for Luna, so that should also play a role. In any case, if Deputy Chief Baker is unable to fulfill Steffi's demands, she might feel let down and even more angry. Steffi might be left unsure of what to do if Baker declines to take Luna back to a prison cell. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Finn could definitely use a friend right now. I hope Logan gives him a shoulder to weep on. Steffi Forrester, the wife of John Finnegan, has expressed her feelings on her stepdaughter rather clearly. To whom would the good doctor seek guidance? Read on to find out. Here are some spoilers for what will happen next on Bold and the Beautiful. BNB teasers indicate that Hope Logan, Dr. Finn's former best friend, will be returning to the dating scene soon. At Forrester Creations, it's very obvious that Carter Walton's mental collapse is coming to an end. He will soon return FC to the Forrester family, and it's likely that he and Hope will part ways. Carter Walton has been spending a lot of time with Steffi's friend Daphne, as is well known on The Bold and the Beautiful. There are rumors that Carter and Daphne might flee together, leaving Hope unmarried and open to socializing. After Hope Logan attempted to woo the good doctor, Steffi Forrester banned her husband Finn from talking to her rival. The marriage between Finn and Steffi is in shambles, and Steffi has already informed him that he must decide between her and his daughter, Luna Nozawa. Since a storm is approaching and Hope will be back on the prowl, Finn needs a friend right now. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful suggest that Hope Logan and Finn might cross paths this month and begin their relationship where they left off.